Good, happy Sunday morning, February 6th, 2022. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Sunday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's get started right now. First up, New Hampshire State Police responded to a number of incidents caused by flying ice hitting vehicles. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
So, you need a new roof, but you have so many questions. Should I get a metal roof or asphalt shingles? Are the materials and workmanship both warranted? Is it made...
Well, Grace, New Hampshire State Police are asking drivers to do just this. Take the extra minute of time to scrape off some of that snow and ice. And I know this ice is real stubborn here, especially after the precipitation we had yesterday and then the freezing cold temperatures we had today. New Hampshire State Police responding to more than 20 incidents Saturday where cars were damaged by flying ice chunks that had broken off from other vehicles.
Most of the calls for service today regarding Jessica's Law resulted in property damage. Thankfully, no one was seriously injured today.
Drivers we spoke to said it was a common sight all across the state.
I've seen a lot of people going down the highway doing this with not cleaning their cars, and I understand the Jessica's Law. I do what I can.
This Subaru was badly damaged in Londonderry by a flying piece of ice. While up in North Conway, this tractor trailer had its windshield smashed.
Mostly property damage, damage to windshields. There were multiple calls for people being covered in glass.
Jessica's Law requires drivers clear their cars of all snow and ice before hitting the roads to make sure they have complete visibility and to make sure others aren't impacted by flying snow or ice. The law has been in place for 15 years now when drivers could face hefty fines for not clearing their vehicles.
Oh, yeah. I've seen a lot of people that, they don't clean up their cars. And, like I said, I'm doing the best I can. And it's sad. It's sad that, people can't take the time.
All right, so we've made a little bit of progress here, nothing spectacular, but the fines for Jessica's Law range anywhere from $250 to $500 for your first offense, and they range north of $1,000 for the second offense. We're live in Manchester tonight. Scott Cook, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. New England Pond Hockey Classic canceled due to unsafe playing conditions. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
So, you need a new roof, but you have so many questions. Should I get a metal roof or asphalt shingles? Are the materials and workmanship...
The New England Pond Hockey Classic has become a Lakes Region tradition, one that attracts people from around the Northeast and beyond.
This is like 6 or 7 years for me, 5 years for you, I think.
Yeah. This year marks the event's 13th year of pond hockey out on the Big Lake.
Obviously, last year with COVID, we had to take smaller event tune, and everybody was all jacked up to be back here. I mean, the teams came back, 280 teams, about 2,200 participants. I mean, bars and restaurants, people were jacked up and excited.
But the weather had other plans. This week's storm did not make for ideal conditions on the ice, forcing PHC officials to cancel all 550 games that were scheduled for this weekend. A difficult decision, says Scott Crowder, tournament organizer.
The conditions with the storms that kind of rolled through here with the rain on Thursday and then the snow transition yesterday, it just really made conditions unsafe and unplayable for us here on Saturday.
It's disappointing, but the ice ops did their job. They really tried to get us out there. You can see walking around here, it's not safe.
Although the games were canceled, that doesn't mean the fun has to stop. Plenty of people packed into the beer garden to make the best of the weekend.
Everyone here is here to have a good time. The No Regretskis are one of our favorites to see every year, and a few of the other boys we've been, making friends and doing the same thing now, even despite the conditions.
In Meredith, I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Ice climber Collapse dies while hiking up Mount Willard. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
So, you need a new roof, but you have so many questions. Should I get a metal roof or asphalt shingles? Are the materials...
A man died in the White Mountains on Friday after collapsing on his way up to go ice climbing. It happened on Mount Willard just after 11:30 a.m. New Hampshire Fish and Game say the climber was a 67-year-old from Florida. People in his group began CPR right away and continued for over an hour, unfortunately to no avail. His name is not being released until family is informed.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Worker at ranch owned by Michael Bloomberg kidnapped at gunpoint. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
This stuff's gonna kill me, but I won't let it. And I try to give them hell, but they don't get it. So I tell myself when I sleep at night, don't lose sight, baby, don't lose sight.
New details tonight in the terrifying kidnapping at a Colorado ranch owned by former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg. Dramatic video from police showing the rescue of a worker who they say was taken from the ranch at gunpoint by a man looking for Bloomberg's two daughters. And tonight, the billionaire's message to law enforcement. Here's ABC's Zareen Shaw.
Tonight, video of a SWAT team rescuing one of Michael Bloomberg's employees after authorities say she was kidnapped at gunpoint from this Colorado ranch and taken to a Wyoming hotel.
They were able to apparently track her iPad, which eventually led them to Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Authorities say on Wednesday morning, the suspect, Joseph Beecher, rammed his vehicle through the main gate to the home, pictured here in a real estate photo, and confronted a supervising housekeeper. He reportedly asked where the billionaire's daughters were, wanting to make an international scene. But officials say the Bloombergs were not at the ranch. The woman telling authorities Beecher pointed a machine gun at her face and told her she was coming with him. She reportedly mouthed the words, "Help me," to an ATM camera when he forced her to withdraw money. The two seen on hotel surveillance video that afternoon, the rescue occurring hours later in the middle of the night. A Bloomberg spokesperson telling ABC, "We're deeply grateful to law enforcement for their swift and heroic action in this case." Beecher now facing kidnapping and possibly other charges. The victim is safe and with family. Experts say she stayed calm and friendly, and that probably increased her odds of staying alive.
Zareen with that incredible video. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stuff.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.